a improv trope.
The Beavers.
The Beavers.
Go Beavers.
We like to beaver things.
We like
And
to
eat wood.
circle jerk
We would.
and eat pussy.
No, beavers eat wood.
Would, Matt. Don't make this gross.
This is a wholesome show. We're doing a PG show. It's 10 p.m. It's family friendly.
Yeah, it's family time.
10 p.m. story time.
You guys hear about how disgusting Joe Biden's dog is?
No, is
What
that
do you
real?
mean?
How disgusting is it?
I don't know. Fox News had a long segment about how the dog needs to be cleaned and taken care of more.
Oh, great. I'm going to hear all about that from my mom tomorrow. I'll be like, how are you doing, Mom? She'll be like, good, but Biden's dog, not so much.
I'm worried about Major, Maddie. He needs a
It's
bath.
like it's Obama's tan suit all over again. Like the dog is kind of raggedy looking.
His name is
Like
Major.
who cares?
Well, one of the dogs is literally a rescue.
So tell your mom NASCAR says what's up.
She asked me, like, she was like, hey, are you doing a show tonight? I'm like, yeah, you should tune in. You should definitely tune
Do you guys think we should just start the show 8 minutes early?
in. Go
Whoa.
yourself. Are you really that excited to?
Out of here.
Why, you just want to go to bed? Is that why you're trying to start early?
You tired?
No, I'm not. I've literally never been tired before.
She can't wait for the after party.
I am so excited.
She's so excited for the after party.
I'm so excited for the after party that I'm like, let's get the party started.
Barrett's downstairs making cheese sticks and legend brown ales to make it feel like old times.
Oh, I haven't had a Legend Brown Ale in a long time.
Oh my god.
I asked Barrett what's the last meal he cooked, and he couldn't think of the last time he ever cooked a meal.
No, I'm the cooker, Barrett. But I will say I cook everything, but Barrett
He eats everything?
Like, no, I can't remember the last time I cleaned a fucking thing in this house. Barrett cleans the house. I don't do anything.
Yeah, that's nice. I'd rather have your job. Cooking's
Exactly.
fun.
I'll cook all day. I don't give a shit as long as I don't have to do a dish.
What do you cook?
I cook a lot of
Potatoes.
different things. I cook
Mashed
baked potatoes, mashed potatoes, scalloped potatoes.
Are you Irish?
Potatoes.
But yeah, no, answer the question, Molly.
So I do a lot of different things. I used to keep it really basic, but we have one of those meal kit delivery things that I signed up for. And so now I honestly have really diversified in my cooking. I do a lot of rice bowls. We do fajitas. We'll do fucking potatoes. Yeah, I still do the potatoes, but burgers, you know, it's fun.
Nice.
Yeah, I feel like I cook a lot of different things. Thank you, Every Plate. This live show is sponsored by Every Plate.
All right, we got 5 minutes till showtime. If you're listening, we're about to start How Embarrassing, the podcast, the live stream, the comedy, the improv, the fun. And we need your embarrassing stories. So you want to, if they're long, you can type them in chat right now if you're listening, or you can call in. We're going to give you a call-in number once we start the show. And
Also,
welcome Donna and Ted. And Ted says fucking potatoes.
Also, if Austin Gamlin is listening, your dog was whining, so I let him out and then I fed him. So he's good for the night.
Yeah, so Austin Gamlin, Max is okay.
I also need to do my taxes. If anybody's listening, I need help with my taxes.
If anyone's listening, I'm trying to figure out how to get an LLC for my business. So if you're a business person, can you help?
Oh,
Thank
Brian's been doing that for 4 years with us, so he'll help you out.
If anybody's listening, I bought $14 worth of Bitcoin.
Whoa.
And I need help.
Yeah, if anybody's listening, I need help with my business.
Well, back to the tax returns. Make sure there's this new thing that just came onto the tax returns where you can claim $300 of cash that you donated to charities, and that shit will make your tax returns go up by like $40. So make sure you type in 300 in that field.
Yeah, but I make over $100,000 a year, Jeff.
Oh, I'm sorry. For anyone who's not producer Matt Cole, the Corvette.
Hello, poor calling.
That Cole's walking around that golden asshole.
Golden
Yeah.
taint of Norfolk.
Oh my god.
Hey, I just feel like your taint's not golden.
You're like
But you can-
Rumpelstiltskin.
You can feel
But
that way
instead
all
of
day.
Taking straw and making it gold. You took your butthole and made it gold.
Wow, 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 wow.
Whoa, wowie,
Matt,
wowie, zowie.
I feel like every time we log on to something together, our hair gets more and more similar.
You're like when a pet starts looking like its owner. But we
Who's
don't know
the pet and who's the owner?
we don't know who's walking who in
We
this.
don't know anymore.
Who's
It's
walking
gone
who?
too far.
Everyone's like, who rescued who?
Honestly, keep your hair going like it is, and when this pandemic's over, I want to see a 2-person team.
Jeff,
or
what's
like
it
improv again.
What's it like
Oh,
being
Matt
raised by
Molly.
twins?
It's kind of weird because it's like, you know, why are they raising me? If they're twins, they shouldn't be married.
Yeah, it's odd.
You know, there's a lot of questions I had as a child.
Wait, is that real?
What?
Is it real that you and Molly raised me?
No.
Is it real that we're twins? Matt, I feel like you forgot to listen.
I thought you were talking about the
blame it on the
show.
technology like he always does.
Isn't there a show, Matt and Molly?
Mike and Molly.
Mike and Molly, that's what I was thinking of. But it's not based on a true story, is it?
I guess this
It's
dude
based
and a
on
woman
this
fell in
true
love.
story.
I'm pretty sure there's plenty of Mike and Molly's in love. So yeah. I guess so.
All right, if you're a Mike or you're a Molly out there, call in.
Or if you're a Matt and a Molly, and if you have the same haircut as me and Matt Cole.
Yeah.
Oh, Matt, are you drinking PBR to celebrate?
I am, yeah. I have a schedule on
celebrate y'all's
Saturdays
marriage?
at 10 p.m. I drink PBR. And Jeff drinks water after drinking PBR all day.
Nope. We're water people now. Me and Jeff only drink water.
That's... I
Jeff,
don't believe you.
It's no one's gonna take it.
What?
Oh, he's,
Water with a
PBR
PBR chaser.
Is a PBR a chaser for water?
When
Yeah.
you drink beer all night and then every once in a while you chug a bunch of water.
All right, less than a minute until
Oh, this
showtime.
is a-
Everybody
this is a
but
strategy.
Molly, less than a
It's a
minute.
strategy. I gotta
Oh,
get
yeah,
through
Jeff.
the show, dude.
Jeff is like, if you ever get tired from drinking, if you chug water really fast, it wakes you up.
Less than a minute till showtime. Turn
Okay,
off your
sorry.
cameras, everybody except for Jeff and Molly. Break a leg.
Oh, me. I can have it on. Jeff.
Jeff, the show's starting in 19 seconds. Okay. You would need another beer.
Angel, turn your camera off.
Angel!
All right.
Angel, turn
The
it
show.
off.
The show, Angel!
All right, here we go.
No one, 0 people are going to watch this show.
We got 5 people watching already.
What?
Coming to you all the way from Norfolk, Virginia, Improv and Go On Productions presents How Embarrassing, the live stream, the podcast, the Improv with your host, Molly Graham and Jeff Beaulieu.
Hey, yeah.
Oh no. Your screaming just fucked up the internet.
Oh, sorry. Is
Welcome
it
to the
calm?
podcast.
Is it calm again?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Hey, everyone. Welcome to How Embarrassing. It's the podcast, the live stream, the Improv, about all of our embarrassing lives. My name's Molly.
And I'm Jeff. Should we explain the show? I mean, there's so many parts to the title. I think we should explain each part of it.
Okay. So how
So there's-
embarrassing.
The podcast.
Yeah. Let's start with how.
Okay. So how is a word that derived from 1822 AD?
Okay, embarrass. Okay,
All
so
right, this is the show
embarrassing is like it's a moment when you get like really embarrassed.
Jesus
It's 10
Christ.
p.m. Molly and I have had a couple of drinks tonight. Let's be honest with the audience.
Okay. Honestly, okay. One of the biggest things about the How Embarrassing show is that we're 100% honest with our
Right.
audience. And so
Correct.
tonight we want to be clear that usually the show's at 8 p.m. Tonight we moved it to 10. That's 2 hours later. This is past our bedtime. So things are getting loose.
It's not past my bedtime, but it is past my sober time.
Yeah. So Jeff's sober time is usually 1, 2 p.m.
Right.
So tonight, our show, we have a bunch of very special guests. And what we're going to be doing is a version of our podcast. So in our podcast, during our podcast, we tell embarrassing stories and we bring on guests and talk about embarrassing moments in life. So if anyone right now is tuned in and has embarrassing stories to tell, please let us know because we are always looking for new guests. But tonight we have some very special guests and we're going to do some embarrassing stories, some improv. And I know that Brian Garrity is cringing right now to be like, Molly has repeated herself 20 times. However, we are going to be doing some embarrassing ass improv.
Should I take over, Molly? You're going in circles a little bit. You're usually very good at this.
Here's the thing. I thought I was doing okay, but then everyone kept messaging things on the chat in the Zoom thing, and it distracted me. It distracted me. So yeah, Jeff, if you could help me, I feel fucking terrible about myself.
Tonight we're going to be taking our guest embarrassing stories, our embarrassing stories, and talk about them and turn them into improv. And let's just get into it. First,
Jeff is saying the same thing I said.
But I just wanted to wrap it up in my own way and say, let's welcome our favorite producer in the world,
Producer Matt Cole!
Hey, nice shirt, dude.
Hey, look at that. Thank you for watching.
Wow.
Lana is here watching. She says, OMG, matching jammies. That's right. These are from Christmas. These were our actual Christmas presents from Molly Graham. So thank you so much, Molly.
Cheers for Molly.
Christmas jammies are the gift that keeps on giving.
So I want to tell everyone how the show works. So this is improv, and we're going to tell embarrassing stories. No, you guys did great. Some extra things. We're going to be raising money for the Bush Comedy Theater tonight. We're all students, performers, teachers, friends, family of the Bush Comedy Theater. Point above you, Jeff, right above him is a goal thermometer. We're trying to get to $300 tonight. And it says it ends in 18 minutes. That's a lie. You only have 18 minutes to get $300 in.
Dude, hurry up.
You turn into a pumpkin at midnight. But we'll shout out your name. Last night we had a donation from Ariel Mitchell. You'll get a Nick Cage. Point to your left, Molly. Share the stream. You'll get a different Nick Cage. And like the stream, you'll get a different Nick Cage. And call in. So I'm going to flash the number right down at the bottom. Was that bottom left hand right here? It's flashing. Call in and you can tell your embarrassing stories live. All right, let's get our other guests. Let's keep this going.
Honestly. Okay, so you guys know him, you love him, and you might owe him $3. It's everyone's favorite, Angel Sanchez.
Welcome, Angel.
What's going on, guys?
Not much. We're doing a show tonight.
Angel,
so, guys, the show we're doing tonight is we're going to do Get Your Embarrassing Stories, and we're going to tell some embarrassing stories. And then we're going to do improv on your embarrassing stories. Let's get the show going, all right? All right.
Yeah, fun, dude. They love it. They love it.
Angel, are you embarrassed to be here tonight?
No, I'm embarrassed to be nowhere. I'm never embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed of Matt Cole. He's a lovely person.
Oh,
I'm not embarrassed of Jeff Beaulieu. He's a lovely person. I'm not embarrassed of Molly Graham. She's a lovely person. So therefore, I'm not embarrassed ever.
All right. Well,
Wow.
I think I know just what to do to embarrass you.
Uh-oh.
Let's bring on our next guest, Brian Garrity.
Hi, Brian.
Hey, I think I got the hang of this show and what it's all about.
Yeah, what's it about?
We're going to tell embarrassing stories and then do improv inspired by each other's embarrassing stories. And we're also going to describe the show multiple times and wrap it up in our own individual ways every time.
Good job, Brian.
Yeah. Welcome to How Embarrassing, the Improv, the Zoom show, where we're all encouraged to be ourselves.
Yes, and we're all accepted and loved regardless of who that is.
100%. 100%. All right. So do we have any viewers who are suggesting any embarrassing topics, or do we want to get started with
We got
I
some.
think we would have had to ask for that.
Yeah, we would have had to ask for that. That's
we would have had to ask for the suggestion.
thanks a lot, Molly. We had
Molly,
we had
in
a great
Zoom world, you can't
pre-show,
just yell that
meeting.
out and have people yell things back. To
but
you.
we do have a lot of people. Jenny Doe just liked the stream, so thank you, Jenny.
Thank you, Jenny. All right. So do either of our guests have an embarrassing story they want to tell to kick off the night?
Or we have a call.
Oh, we have a call. Let's go with the call.
You want to answer?
We forgot
Okay.
to-
Hey, you're on the line with How Embarrassing.
It's all right, because I'm saved by the
Shut up, Molly.
bell.
Hold on. We have a call. Hi, who are we speaking to?
Hey, it's Eva.
Eva.
Friend of the pod.
All right, Eva, what do you want to talk about?
Hey. All right, so the year was 2012. I just graduated from college at Virginia Tech. I did not want to move out of my college town. I wanted to move in with Sam, so who I was dating for 1 month.
Okay.
So
1 month. Wow.
yeah. So I moved in, and things were hot and heavy all summer long after I graduated. We had somebody else in our house move out, so we needed a new roommate. And somehow we got paired with this young lady from Germany who was a javelin thrower. She was here on a scholarship. And it was like, she's like, all right, here I am in America, and these are my new roommates. And we're the sketchiest people in the world. And so that's irrelevant, though. So my
What?
that's
Just go with it.
So anyway, she moved in at the end of August, and she was there for maybe a week, and it was my birthday. And my partner and I were in my bedroom fucking, and my door was really kind of shitty in this house. And my roommate, my German roommate, came home, and she knew it was my birthday, and she was all excited, and she was outside of my door, and she didn't realize what was going on, and she knocked, and she's like, hey, Eva, are you in there? And then my roommate's dogs busted through the door, just headbutted the door, and I was like all the way up on a stroke, riding my partner, and he's well endowed, and you could see the shaft.
Oh yeah.
But it was still in me, and she had the full view of us doing it, and it was her first week in America, and this was her impression. And then we all went out to eat Mexican for my birthday. That's all.
Holy shit! Thank you so much, Eva. We're gonna do an embarrassing improv set off of that. So thank you. Let's do it. Give it up for us and give it for Eva. Oh,
Hi. So, this is your first time in America?
yes, I am from Sweden.
Oh,
that's-
that's cool.
That's amazing. What kind of things made you decide to come to America?
Well, I've watched a lot of college party movies with Tom Hanks and with the big fat white person who died from Saturday Night Live?
Jim Belushi.
Jim
Oh, yeah,
Belushi.
yeah,
I love him. I love him. He died.
Yeah, yes, he did die. Yeah, so let's go out into the city and show you what America's about, you know? Do you have anything you want to do while you're here, or?
Oh, yes. I would really like to get a long American schlong inside of me.
I mean, I think we can make that happen for you. You know, we're about you. You came to our country, and we want to help you out. Oh, why you look there? Long schlong.
Oh, yes. This is
What's up? It's me, a schlong.
I am very confused. I know I am from Sweden, and here in America, do you just have hovering giant dicks walking around?
Yeah, I just been walking down the street looking for a German, Swedish gal.
Yeah, it's yeah. There's this new technology. You know, once he made the Tesla cars and the flame flares, this guy got really into making ridiculous things. So Elon Musk, he came up with the floating dildos.
But you know, part about to be in America, like with like all our freedoms, is the freedom for pleasure. So a lot of scientists got together and figured how could we give more pleasure to people, and so they just sent out a bunch of they have scooters just out for people to ride. Well, now they just have songs that are just out for people to I just ride.
Yeah, I basically drive myself.
Cut to Sweden, where the Swedish girl's talking to her mother.
Oh, mommy, Moody, I'm back from America. You never believe what happened.
Did you learn the American ways?
Yes.
Tell me, what was the most impressive thing that you learned?
Well, there's a god there named Elon Musk, and he makes floating giant dicks who drive cars, electric cars.
Oh my goodness, your mother would do almost anything for a giant floating dick. But alas, I am not allowed to leave the country.
I'm so sorry, but I will enlighten your day, Mama Madi, because I brought back in my knapsack.
You brought your old mother a schlong?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's beautiful, and it's red, and it's white, and it's blue. You brought two. You brought all the schlongs of the rainbow.
Yes, Elon Musk also makes giant black schlong.
Oh, your mother is so happy, and I've never spent a better Swedish currency than the money I spent to send you to America to study dicks.
Okay, so I actually
that was quite the scene.
This was a really good start for all of us. But all the talk about electric cars and cars that drive themselves made me think of when I was learning how to drive.
And that makes me think of your story about learning how to drive. But real quick, Lana donated $10 and said, "Love y'all." Thank you, Lana.
Thank you,
Lana.
Lemon Pepper and Sassone, who had a great Black History Month show tonight, donated $20 and says, "Thanks for your support." Thank you for your support.
Thank you.
Yeah, drink to that. And then Eva Lorraine of Terror, who just called in, donated $5 and has an addendum to her story. She says, I forgot to add that she was standing at the door holding a gourmet cupcake for me, and she turned around and yelled, "I have a cupcake for you."
I'm so glad that she gave that detail to us. Thank you so much.
Anyway, sorry, Molly. Go ahead. And Lana says, I miss y'all. We miss y'all too. Thank you, Day Day and Jenny and all you guys for watching. Thank you. Go for it, Molly.
Yes, thank you, everyone. So I just was thinking about when I was learning how to drive, and I have my family's I'm very close with my parents, but I was raised Irish Catholic, and when I was learning how to drive, I have terrible anxiety. Nothing stressed me out more than operating expensive. the big thing was not like, oh, if I crash this car, I could die. It was, oh, if I do anything to mess up this car, it's going to be money. And like the idea of doing something that cost my parents money was like a fate worse than death. Of like, oh my God, my parents are going to kill me because they're going to have to spend money. And so I remember learning how to drive, being so stressed out, thinking my family will never financially recover if I dent the car or anything. So I'm driving, and at one point, me and my dad, because my dad was the one who taught me how to drive, he's like, Molly, I think you're ready. Like, let's start driving through neighborhoods. Because we had been just at the community college parking lot for the longest time. So we finally graduated to the neighborhoods. And so I'm 16 years old, driving through probably even 15, driving through neighborhoods, like so fucking nervous and on edge, just like knowing like if anything happens, my family, we're going to be on the streets because nothing is more expensive than, any sort of car damage.
Yeah.
And so
I feel like I should have taken a pee break during this story.
I also like how you gave a hot second for the guest to tell a story, and it's like, your turn is over. It's time for Molly's turn. Keep going.
Molly's showing this bitch.
So
Right, cut to Molly and her dad in the car.
Can I finish?
We'll finish in the improv.
Sorry, I thought you were done.
All right, daughter. It's about time you learn how to drive.
But Daddy, I'm so nervous.
There's no need to be nervous. You're Graham. Graham's have been driving for 100 years since the car.
But Daddy, I know we don't have any money. Like, we haven't eaten in weeks, and I'm wearing the same clothes since I was 11.
Look, you're going to take this potato, you're going to chew on it, you get behind this wheel, and you're not going to crash into a goddamn thing.
Daddy, you're making me even more nervous.
There's no need to be nervous.
I need you to accept me and love me regardless of how terrible I am as a driver.
I'm going to love you whatever because you're my daughter. But you need to drive.
What if I get in a wreck and we end up in the streets?
Then I'm going to eat you. Now let's go. All right. 2 and 10. 2 and 10.
How am I supposed to eat my potato, Daddy?
All right, take one hand off, eat the potato, and put it right back on. And it's a 2 and 10. Signal light. Look, all right. I'm going to work your legs. All right? Does that feel good?
Daddy, I got to be honest. I don't like it when you touch my legs.
It's the only way I can get you to drive. Eat that potato. 2 and 10.
Beep, beep,
Don't
beep.
crash.
Hey, get off the road, you dumbass.
Hey, don't talk to my daughter like that.
We are poor.
All right, keep going. I'm so goddamn proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I'm gonna stab myself. That's how proud of you I am. Oh no, it's the cops. All right, now
hide the
slow
potato.
down. Put it in park and hide your potato. Good, just like I taught you. Keep your hands on the wheel. Hello, officer.
Hello. You guys were swerving a little bit, and I thought I smelt a potato.
Well,
Are you harassing us because we're poor?
Oh, you guys are poor?
yeah, we're poor. I'm teaching my daughter how to drive.
I didn't know you guys were poor.
Now, all right, cop. Now look here. It's just the father and his daughter, and I'm just teach you how to drive.
I smell the fucking potatoes. Show them to me. You have any potatoes in your car?
All right.
Oh,
There's the potatoes.
shit.
Now take off. Put it back on the road. Keep going.
Oh, no. Come back here.
Now, there you go. Now that's how the Grahams drive, just like that.
Nice. That was great. Okay, Molly, you can come back. You can finish your story.
I was not willing to help.
Is that
you
what
guys.
happened with your story?
Did we get it? How
No.
close?
That's
How
what we
close?
need to start doing is interrupting Molly's stories halfway, doing our scene, and asking if that was accurate.
Yeah, no, that was good. Who has a story?
I have one kind of based kind of like that, kind of like an idea like that. So my dad my dad smokes a ungodly amount of weed, like all the time. At like 5 o'clock every afternoon, my dad's probably high. So like when I was maybe like in 6th, 7th grade, it'd be the thing where like the moms would take us all to like a skating ring on like Fridays and Saturday nights. And then like another mom would be responsible of like grabbing like all like 7 of the kids in around the neighborhood and dropping them back off like one night. So I live like in an area that's like kind of in the country, like grew up in an area that's kind of in the country that was underdeveloped. So like a lot of like new housing developments were just being brought up. So a lot of unfinished housing, a lot of like cornfields and shit like that. So one time my mom, I guess the parents had got it like crisscrossed, who was supposed to take who home and who was supposed to pick people up. So it was 7 of us at the skating rink, and my mom was supposed to be the one to pick us up that Saturday night, but she was a nurse and she was working at the hospital. So none of the other parents could come get any of the kids. So my mom calls my dad, who is high as a fucking kite.
Shit, bunch of kids.
So my dad, and also like another thing about my dad, he's a really old black dude, so he gets really nervous around a bunch of white kids.
Right.
Like things might go bad. Like I remember when we had one neighbor who was like this white girl. She was like, "Hey, can you give me a ride?" He was like, "No, I'm not getting you in my car, not at all."
I do not want to see people.
So my dad shows up. He's like 30 minutes late to pick us up in the skating rink because he'd never been. He gets in the skating rink. He's like, "All right, get in the goddamn car." He's like, "All right, where y'all live?" And then, it's 11, 12-year-olds. We don't know where we live. So he's just giving like, "Oh, yeah, I live like by the gas station around the corner, out there." So they're just giving him the worst directions there is. So it's essentially like, and it's like essentially like the Pungo area and it's like Sandbridge area of Virginia Beach. So they're just taking my dad out into these like backwoods countries. There was a lot of like lynches and hangings that run around this area where you're taking.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
So my dad is just trying to figure out. He gets maybe, so there's 7 of us. I'm not including me, whatever. He gets like 3 kids to their house, and the other 4 he just for the life of him cannot. And I just hear my dad just like, "These goddamn kids." Goddamn millimeters. She know I'm high shit. She got me out here with these goddamn white kids. So eventually, of course, then like the parents start getting nervous and they're like, call my mom. Like, where's my child? And my mom calls my dad. He's like, "I don't know. I'm just gonna take him home." So my dad took all other 4 kids back to our house and they just stood the night until like the parents had to come pick them up in the morning because my dad was way too high to figure out how to take them all home.
Ooh. How long have you been here?
I gotta say, it's been at least 4 or 5 hours. And was Mr. Sanchez supposed to bring you home too?
Yeah, but he dropped me off at the 7-Eleven 4 years ago.
Oh, so I'm here for a while, huh?
Yeah, you might as well get used to not having a family anymore. Mine forgot about me.
All right.
Hi.
Who are you?
Ooh, you guys are new friends. I haven't been out for a while. Who are you?
Oh man, don't talk to that. That's Zesky. Zesky's been here a long time. Look at his teeth, man. We don't even know how long he's been at this 7-Eleven. I've been here 4 years. This guy's been here like 20 years. Mr. Sanchez forgot about him 20 years ago, Zesky.
Oh my God. Yeah, he just slinked off of the enchilada roller at 7-Eleven. And
yeah, he loves that thing. He loves the rings. He loves the rings on the enchilada roller.
Enchiladas. I don't like the look in his eye. Well, do we? Okay, hold on. This is ridiculous. Zesky? Was
Zesky
that
is-
your name? Zesky. And what was your name?
Tommy.
Enchiladas.
No, he calls me enchiladas, but he calls everybody enchiladas. My name's Tommy.
Okay, Tommy Zesky. You guys have been here for years.
Yeah.
We have to come up with a plan. Let's figure out how we're gonna get home because
This is home.
This is home now.
This is home.
this 7-Eleven in Sandbridge is not your home.
Well, okay, genius. How do you think we're supposed to get home? We don't know where we live. I used to be 7 years old, and now I'm 11.
Okay, we have to remember home is an acronym. Whenever we get lost, you have to remember home. HOME. H. How'd you get there? O. Oh my goodness. Let's find a phone. M. My. Glad I brought these snacks. And E. Evacuate.
Evacuate? Oh, hell
What's
no.
evacuate?
No. I'm staying right here, okay?
No, you
Mr.
can't evacuate
Sanchez-
home.
He dropped me off here 4 years ago, and I'm staying here, and this is where I am.
Staying. I've been here for
Okay.
8 years.
So no, we have to work through the 4 steps of home. So H. How'd we get here?
Mr. Sanchez dropped me off here.
Sanchez. All right, Mr. Sanchez. I think
He
is
also dropped me off here.
Thank you, Zesky.
Mr. Sanchez.
Zesky, we know.
Oh, you know this information.
Yes.
Enchiladas.
Word. Okay. So H, how'd we get here? Mr. Sanchez. I think Mr. Sanchez might be the root of all of our problems. O. O stood for oh my God.
Right. Which I don't understand that rule. I'm a little confused on that one.
Okay. O stood for oh my God. Let's figure this out.
You don't know what the
So-
hell you're talking about, okay?
No, I do. O stands for, oh my God, let's get the phone and call our parents. Who knows their parents' phone number?
Nah, I don't have my cell phone with me, so
You
don't know.
can never go home.
Oh no, he's back. He's
Oh,
back.
shit. Hide.
Get out of here.
You can never go home.
Guys, where'd you go?
I'm behind the slurping machine. Don't tell.
You live here forever.
Who are you?
My name is Timmy, and Mr. Sanchez left me here 47 years ago.
Oh my God. Timmy Jones, is that you?
Yes, Timmy Jones.
I heard about you, but everyone always said you were just a story. Mr. Sanchez told us not to ask any more goddamn questions about it.
You always must ask the questions with Mr. Sanchez. That's the trick.
Well, Timmy, what am I supposed to do? I've been here for 5 hours and 7 minutes now.
If I knew, I would have went home 47 years ago, dummy. You're stuck here with me.
All right, guys.
Are you guys still in line? I'm just trying to get a pack of smokes.
Oh, yeah.
Are
Could
you?
I bum a menthol?
No, I just want to buy my pack. I don't smoke menthol.
Hold on. Timmy Jones,
Yes.
quiet.
Okay.
Sir, do you have a phone?
Yeah, but I just want to have a pack of smokes.
Yeah, can I just borrow your phone for 5 minutes to call my parents?
Sure, here.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, Dad, can you come pick me up from the 7-Eleven
Ah,
in Sandwich?
Gotcha. It's me, Mr. Sanchez. I got your parents now, too.
Oh shit! Oh no!
Oh, he got you.
What a twist.
What?
That was a cool twist.
Call in. We're lonely. Our number is 917-426.
Brian left us.
6794.
Yeah, I think Brian's over it.
dropped out from that one.
Sorry, I was like really baked.
We're taking donations for Push
I
Comedy
don't know what I
Theater.
did with those kids.
I thought you
Second,
were like,
am I Mr. Sanchez?
left kids anywhere?
We're at $35 out of 300, but I have a feeling we're going to up that goal to 1,200 in just a little bit. So donate, earprov.com, hit donate now and call us and give us your story.
Can I tell a story real quick?
Absolutely.
So I was just out of college, I think. I was probably like 22, 21. And my parents used to have a big party every Memorial Day weekend called the Strawberry Daiquiri Festival. Down.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the alcoholics' attention, didn't I?
Yeah. Hello.
Put this thing on my
And
calendar.
they were living down in like North Carolina on the water, and I would bring like tons of my friends from college, from high school, and we would all camp out in my parents' yard and party with my folks and their friends, and it's a pretty good time. We did it for quite a few years. Anyways, this one particular year, I was still living in DC. I was coming back just for the party, and my parents had gotten a new pontoon boat, and they
Wait,
kept it.
a fucking pontoon boat? Are you serious?
Yes.
What the
So
fuck
my-
is a
Yeah, the one
pontoon
that's
boat?
it's like two.
It's two
two
floaties.
canoes.
Go ahead and Google
Two
it.
canoes.
Since, let's don't waste everyone's time. Since
I was
everyone
about to
else
say a
knows about it.
pontoon boat is like a normal boat.
That's like a classic.
Yeah.
All right, so not the point. So they kept it at one street over at their friend's dock, and my dad wanted to bring it back to their place so we could use it with everybody that was there. And the friends whose dock they were keeping, they're having their own party because this
Oh,
is
hold on. One second.
Oh no.
Hey, welcome to How Embarrassing. Listen to Brian's story real quick. I'm going to get to you. Who are we talking to?
You're talking to Jordan. What's good?
Jordan. Hey, Brian's going to finish up his story, then we're going to talk to you. Hold on just 1 second. Go
Okay,
ahead, Brian.
sounds good.
So they were having their own party at the place where the boat was. And my dad wanted, and some of my friends walked over to get the boat with me. My dad said, Brian, why don't you drive it? Like, so I can impress my friends at my
Right.
my boat driving skills. Well, I had driven a boat 1,000 times before this, but every boat I had driven before that had one gear shift. You went forward and you went reverse.
Right.
And if you wanted to go faster, you pushed it more down, more back, right?
Yeah.
This one had two.
What?
Ooh.
One was forward, reverse. One was how fast you wanted to go.
Oh.
Whoa.
And the pontoon boat was in a canal facing in, and I needed to turn it around, drive it back out of the canal into the sound and over to the other street in front of a party full of people. I thought this would be fine. I thought it'd be fine, right?
Yeah.
Well, I started getting confused and
Yeah.
struggling. And the 45, 50 people that were at the party, they were kind enough to yell at me what to do at the same time. So everyone's screaming at me what to do. I'm doing this in front of just tons of people who they're all rednecks. They live in boats. Before I know it, I have thrown it in forward, and I've thrown the level of fastness to the extreme, and I fly. I scream the pontoon boat into a dock.
What?
Me and the other people that were on the pontoon boat go flying, like crashing onto the floor of the pontoon boat.
Holy fuck.
Skinned up, like cut up, and and then we get it turned around and we just drive it back over to my parents' house. And didn't have quite the effect my dad was going for, as impressing my friends at my boat.
Why don't you drive it, son?
And one of the pontoon boats was crooked. One of the pontoons was crooked forever after that. And there was a gash in the people's dock forever after that.
That's awesome. Thank you, Brian, for that.
Yeah, sorry to talk while there was a caller.
No. Jordan is on the line, and I recognize his voice. He's from Lemon Pepper and Sassone. They had a great show tonight. Congrats, Jordan. You're a great host. Thank you for holding. Do you have another pontoon story, perchance?
I do have a story that I would like to tell. I'm sorry, Brian. I'm not trying to like compete with you.
You're good. You're good. Mine wouldn't have made a good
It's
scene.
not your fault.
Okay, so I have one of my best friends from high school. He lives in Philadelphia, and pre-COVID, I would always go visit him once a summer, and then I would go up to Philly to visit him, and we'd go somewhere else. So the year is 2017, and I'm like, hey, let's go to Hershey, Pennsylvania. I've always wanted to go to Hershey Park. So we do, and I didn't realize Hershey, Pennsylvania is actually a really rural city. So it's like a lot of farmland and stuff like that. There's just this giant amusement park in the center that smells like chocolate, and the rest is a bunch of farmland. So we get to the Airbnb, and this Airbnb looks like something out of a horror movie. It's this big, giant house on an open, like, space farm. And before you walk in, there's like this really antique-y area. Like it's like an inside porch almost. And then the door goes and you go inside. So I was traveling with two couples and I'm single. So they had both sets of keys and I didn't get a key. And I was just like, whatever, it's fine. So what happened is it was like 3 a.m. and we just got finished going to the park for the first day. And I was just like, I'm going to hop on this insert name of popular dating app and see if I can find somebody out here. They were like, you're not going to find somebody to come out here. And I was like, well, I might as well see. So they all went to bed and it's like 2 a.m. and I found somebody to come through. So, he come through and, we do what grown folks do or whatever.
To your house
and
was it farmers only?
It was really, yes, it was farmers. And actually, it was really weird because, like, he was like, oh, what do you do? Or, I'm sorry, I asked him, what do you do? And I was like, do you work on a farm or something? And he was like, no, I'm a ballerina. It was very weird. Anyway. So,
that's when you stop the conversation.
I'm sorry,
no,
a ballerina in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Give me a fucking break.
Dude, they have those shows. They have those shows at the park.
And I was just like, oh, are you visiting here too? And he was like, no, I'm local. I was like, I was scratching my head. And also I was like, oh, honestly, I should have known you were a ballerina from like 10 minutes ago. But anyway, so then,
why?
So we're coming. What was that?
Why?
Why should he?
What happened 10 minutes ago?
Yeah.
He was flexible.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What?
He was either a ballerina or yoga instructor.
Oh, so you had met him in person.
Yeah, he had came.
Oh,
came
so we're ruining your story right now.
No, you're good. I'm sorry. I should have said that
Okay.
he had came over because I met him on the app and then he had came over. But anyway,
He came.
Okay.
I
He came.
honestly, and it was one of those situations where I just said, hi, my name's Jordan. I forget. I think his name is Mark or something. My name is Mark. And then, like, I didn't ask no other questions. We just did stuff, and then I asked him questions, and we were done. But anyway, anyways, that's when he was a ballerina, and we're walking, talking, and I'm about to see him out. And so what happened was, mind you, I don't have a key. And I was in front of him showing him the way out. So I turned back, and I was like, don't shut that door. And it shut. And it is now about 3, 4 in the morning. And so all my friends, they are asleep comfortably in their beds, and I'm calling them to let me in. They're not picking up. And I'm sitting here like, oh my God, I'm here with this man that I just met. I'm locked outside of the Airbnb in rural Hershey, Pennsylvania. It's not like I can, because I opened up Uber. It's not like I can even call Uber to go somewhere else. So, he noticed that there was a stairwell, and the stairwell said, do not enter. But he was like, where's the stairwell lead to? And I was like, I'm not trying to figure out. Anyways, so he went to go check out, and the stairwell was actually an upper layer of the outside, like, porch that was outside of the windows. So mind you, he's the guy that was there. He was in the other room with his girlfriend, and he's been my best friend since we were like 12. And I was just like, I'm about to scare the shit out of this man, like knocking on the door at knocking on the window at 4 a.m. But I was like, well, that's the only way I'm gonna get in. So I did, and I knock on the window, and like I hear them both screaming, and then they like pull up the blinds to the window, and they just see me smiling and waving, like, hey. And then, it was very much walk of shame back to my bedroom. And like, we'll talk about this in the morning, y'all. So that was my embarrassing story. I got locked out of the Airbnb and shared with my friends because I was messing with a ballerina.
That's awesome. Thank you, Jordan. We're gonna use that
Thank
to inspire our next scene. Thank you so much. Take care. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Wow, y'all. That was a great orgy. Let's get to know each other.
Yeah, I usually just leave at this point.
No, orgies in my place. We spend a little bit of time together after we're done.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I don't want to be rude. Yeah, I work in IT. It's kind of boring. I don't know what you want to know about
What's
me.
your name?
My name is Gregory.
Okay, well, I'm Rob. I'm a
Hey, Rob.
professional skateboarder.
Whoa, that's cool.
Three-time X Games gold medal champion.
Yeah.
And my name is Victor.
Oh.
Oh, we'll get to you, Victor. I was still
Okay.
introducing myself.
Okay.
Yeah, you kind of interrupted.
Okay.
I believe in one Lord Jesus Christ, only Son of God, and I have a lovely wife and 4 kids.
Wow. That's great. I'm not married or have any kids. I don't know if I would go to orgies if I did have kids. Keys.
Here's one of my kids now.
Oh, is that? Oh, this you bring your kids to the orgy?
Nah, I'm teasing.
Oh, he looked just like his papa.
Thank you. Tell us a little bit about yourself. You're up now.
Now you can. I saw you doing dances earlier. Are you a dancer?
My name's Victor. I am a ballerina. I live on a farm and I dance ballerina.
Oh, yeah. Here's a wet washcloth if you want to like wipe any of that off of you.
Oh, thank you. So it's.
Hey, you guys got any orange juice?
Yeah, help yourself. I got plenty of orange juice in the fridge.
Yeah.
If you want to stick around for a couple hours, I can fresh squeeze some.
All right,
mix it with half and half. It's great.
Praise Jesus. Praise Jesus. Thanks.
Sure.
Thanks. Yeah.
After sex, I like to dance. Keep myself limber so things don't get too tight.
Oh, that's nice.
Dad,
Yeah, honey.
I had a nightmare.
Oh, again, honey. You
Yeah,
seem to have one every Saturday morning.
I had a dream that all those other guys were attacking you again.
No, honey. I told you Saturday mornings are for loving.
Dad,
Yeah.
do you think Mom will ever come back?
No, I don't think so. She didn't like what I like to do on Saturdays.
Aw, shucks.
Listen, I'm gonna need you to go back to your room like a little girl, good little girl.
Oh, she ran off before you even said anything.
She's
What a
the
good
best.
girl you have.
She's the best.
You're so smart. Does she ballerina too?
No, she just kind of leaves, just like her mom.
Oh, that is spectacular.
I gotta
Hey,
say,
are you getting orange juice for everybody?
What?
So you guys want to come back again next week, or is this a one-time thing for y'all?
Yeah, I didn't expect to see kids here, and I feel like you guys have a lot of values that I just want to associate having an orgy with someone with a wife and kids. Where is your wife, by the way?
She's out recruiting people to our church in her own way.
I mean, I've got to be honest. The whole family aesthetic is very pleasing to me. So I think I'd be back. Yes, I think I'll be back next Saturday. Thank you very much.
Wonderful.
Ballerina
That makes me
girl.
so happy I could dance.
Honey, what the hell is going on here?
Honey, I'm just converting men through tremendous sex.
I'm sorry, who the fuck are you, sir?
Hey, don't talk to him like that. He's
I wasn't talking to you, babe. I'm talking to your lover. Who are you?
I'm Greg from IT.
I'm Victor, a ballerina.
these are our latest disciples.
You have lovely children. Oh no.
Hey, I couldn't
Oh,
find
no.
the orange juice, but I'm drinking this chocolate milk. Is that cool?
I'm sorry, who are you?
Oh, I just fucked all these guys last night. They're really flexible.
Can I talk to you for a minute about the Lord? He's busy with his orange juice and chocolate milk.
He left
Honey.
right away.
Oh, I'm sorry. Greg from IT.
Yeah, what up?
Did he ever once ask you if you are a believer?
A believer of what? I don't think so. I mean, he asked me if I liked the Marvel
Ballerina!
series.
Did he ever once ask you if you're a believer?
No, but having sex with all these men made me see God.
Wherever 3 or more are doing it in his name, he is there with us.
Honey, I'm sorry. Can we take a quick sidebar? Sorry, lovers. Can I just have a moment with my husband?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure,
Let's have a
sure,
conversation.
definitely,
Let's have a conversation. Yeah,
Honey?
sure.
What's up,
Yeah,
babe?
can you leave? Oh, I need to leave also?
Yeah, not
I
you,
thought you want-
not
you didn't want to
UIT,
talk-
not UIT. I'm sorry, my husband. Okay. Honey, I have to tell you something, and I want you to just be open to what I'm gonna say.
Honey, I'm recruiting people to our church via group sex. I'm open about anything.
Okay.
Anonymous group sex.
Yes, honey, I love you so much, but
I love you too, baby.
I do think that you're gay.
Nah, I'm pretty sure I'm just a Christian.
Okay,
Hey,
but
I mean, I do love one man, but that's Jesus.
it seems to be only men that you recruit, and oh my god, another dog. Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey.
I'm out of here.
Jesus died for dog sins too. Pretty proud of that.
I'm pretty proud of that scene. Brian.
Top-notch stuff.
That was stellar. Also
All right.
stellar, Day Day donated $10. Thank you. He said you all
Thank
are
you,
awesome.
Daddy.
You're awesome. And Jordan said Ayo Matt Cole thick and then some eyes that looked very wide. I think because he likes my physique. So thank you, Jordan.
Okay.
Do we lose Jeff? Jeff, are you still there?
It's
He
fine.
had mentioned a pee break earlier, so maybe.
Yeah.
Come on, Greg from IT.
We probably have time for one more call. So if you have an embarrassing story, I'm flashing in the bottom left the number. We want to hear you. Wait, Jeff, did you just put your pants back on?
I had to pee real quick. I'm sorry.
Love it.
Hey, real quick, I do want to say if you want to be a guest on the How Embarrassing podcast, please get in touch with us. We are always looking for new guests and new embarrassing stories and things like that. So
Yeah,
get in
you guys
touch
have
with
had
us.
on Angel. You've had on
Brian,
Brian.
Yeah.
Eva who called in, Jordan who called in.
We haven't had on Day Day or do we have on Delana? Lana?
So I will
No, I
say,
haven't yet.
yeah, I did message Day Day and asked if he wanted to be on the podcast, and he never responded.
Oh,
so-
Day Day,
I feel like
you're on alert.
We've never formally met Day Day, I believe.
Yikes. Yeah, it's like
So-
just because you haven't met me, you don't want to be on my podcast? Interesting.
Yeah.
I haven't met
This
him
is
either.
the beef episode.
Hey,
Yeah.
2 times in a row, Black History Month. Black History Month champ. I'm gonna give myself a belt. Black History Month champ. That's what I.
Yeah, Angel has made $6 off of us.
Oh
It's
God.
true.
6 more to me.
Send it all to reparation fund.
Angel's the only guest we pay to be on the podcast.
Back when I did
Yeah.
it, you had to pay your own gas money to drive over there to do it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brian. You just gotta be black, bro. Try next year.
Try
don't
next
know-
year.
I don't know if you know this about me, but I grew up in an all-black neighborhood, and I wanted to be black so bad.
Oh,
My friends were,
little Brian.
and I asked my dad if there was any way I could be
No. Wait, how old were you? Wait.
like 7, 8.
Okay. I was 15.
I was like, "Is there any way?" And he was like,
He's like, no,
I'm sorry.
no. You can't
and that's when I became a curmudgeon.
I don't know.
That's when you decided to hate life.
At
That's when I said,
7.
Fuck
At
it to
7.
everything.
I don't know why I'm
Yeah.
thinking of this from the last story. I'm thinking of like embarrassing sex stories. But one time I went to a party with a girl actually I really liked. I think she's married now, and like she was probably one of the ones that got away from me. But we hooked up one night because we reconnected after we were kind of like seeing each other for a little bit, and then like a few years later, we were at the same party and we hit it off, and we ended up sneaking up to it was her like one of her good friends' parents' house, and so we snuck up into her bedroom or her parents' bedroom or something like that. I don't remember.
Whoa.
And
Parents'
we ended up hooking up, but she was on her period apparently, which I didn't get that information, and so she bled all over the sheets. And that's a quick embarrassing story.
And if you're out there, lucky lady, please call in and share your
Dude,
side.
he's been putting
Wait,
lost
what did
connections
you
out
what
there.
did you
Disconnections.
do?
Yeah,
Like-
disconnect. I said lost.
You know,
after,
and this is
after all that happened, like what did you do next?
well, this is you
Yeah.
know, and you know, it's
How do you
like
clean?
you know, sexism and blah blah. I didn't have to do shit because like it was her and her friends like business and that sort of thing. She told me about it, and I was like, I don't know, can I help pay for something? And she's like, no, I'll take care of it. And she's really embarrassed about it, but
Yeah.
I don't know. And her friend was pissed. I don't know if they ever like. I think she was like we're not friends anymore.
Whoa.
wow, all because of a period?
I know, you know, sexism. I don't
Dude.
know.
Had the friend had a hysterectomy or something? Like she was just
Honestly, now I'm
she's, like,
embarrassed.
rubbing
'Cause-
rubbing in her face.
Yeah, like,
We have time for one more call, so if you're out there and you want to call in, the number is
Please.
flashing in the bottom left.
hey, do you guys know that I have been to urgent care 3 times for one reason.
In the past, how many days?
No, I mean, I have been to urgent care 3 times in my life for the same reason, and that reason is losing a tampon inside of my vagina.
Whoa. I like how Angel belly laughs. It's like, you loser.
Yeah, why don't you keep track of that shit? You
Yeah.
You're supposed to
Here's
tie the
Bob's
other
first.
end of the string to your
You get a
toe.
frequent flyer card.
I didn't realize that they could go places.
All right, we cut to inside Molly's vagina.
Whoa, where am I? I went past the labia.
You're inside Molly's vagina.
Holy shit! How long you been in here?
Been here for 4 years. Mr. Sanchez dropped me off here.
Holy shit! Mr. Sanchez told me he'd be right back. He didn't say he was just gonna leave me.
Yeah, well, join the club. You should wait till you meet Zesky. Zesky's a tampon. He's been in here for a long time.
Wait. I got a
Did
plan.
someone say Zefki?
All right, Zesky. I got a 6 acronym plan. It's called or a 5 plan. It's called Blood. Okay. Be aware of where you're at. L. Look for openings. O. Observe orifices.
Okay.
O.
Oh, another O. Yeah, it's blood. Okay.
Onlookers could be damaged. D. Dispense justice.
Tapping all y'all out and tapping Molly in. Hi, are you Molly? Mr. Sanchez.
Mr. Sanchez, for the last time, you cannot finger me.
But I lost several children and I'm convinced they're in your vagina. Can I just take a quick peek? I won't touch it. Just gotta look. I got a vagina flashlight.
Mr. Sanchez, come get us.
Quick
I can
cut,
hear him calling to me.
quick cut back into Molly's vagina. Oh my God, you hear that? Did you guys hear that? I think I hear Mr. Sanchez.
Oh no!
That Mr. Sanchez? Holy shit!
We gotta send him a signal somehow.
Cut back to Molly and Mr. Sanchez. I'm so. This is.
Was that a queef or was that a signal? I think it was a signal. It's a Morse queef.
Mr. Sanchez, for the last time, there are not people living inside of my vagina that you lost.
So back to the people living inside the vagina. I don't think they know Morse code.
How about you get a smoke signal?
Smoke signal. Let's see how that works.
Okay. Rub the tampons together.
Come back.
You guys are rubbing me tight.
Molly, I'm convinced there's smoke rings coming out your Gucci, and
sir,
it's the children I lost after the skating rink, and their parents are worried sick.
Sir, I swear I just have a yeast infection. I'm just trying to buy this.
Listen, yeast is an acronym.
What does it stand for, sir?
Yes, there's children. Wow, yes, there's children in your vagina. Everybody's worried about them. A, all the places I've looked have turned up empty. S, still got one last place to look. T, that's your vagina.
Cut back to Molly's vagina. It's not working. The smoke, I don't know why it seems normal for a smoke to be coming out of someone's vagina, but it's not working.
I think we just grab this dangly thing and we just beat it as hard as we can.
You hit it like you're boxing.
Yeah, let's all just box on this dangly thing.
All right, let's see how that works.
Cut back. If you put your ear up to your vagina, you can hear the eye of the tiger. I taught that song to the children on the way to the skating rink.
Rising up.
But then I got high. And I forgot to pick them up. And I lost them.
I do think I hear something.
No survivor is the fit in the fight. God is so your vagina.
Mr. Sanchez?
Yes, honey.
I believe I owe you an apology.
I owe everybody one. We do not smoke weed. Do not end up like Mr. Sanchez.
Well, you see, Mr. Sanchez, apology is an acronym.
Okay. That was awesome. What was in my mind just a quick callback to Mr. Sanchez was a really fun back and forth in and out of Molly's vagina.
I also don't think Molly realized that I was trying to make it so that we're all beating on her clit.
Yeah,
that's why when we would cut back, she would have an orgasm. It turns out you need more than that to make.
Molly's all
Jeff, it is just so funny that you think a clit is a dangly thing.
Yeah, maybe I should.
Inside of a vagina, like that is so not even.
Jeff is lost inside a vagina for 4 years and still couldn't find a clit.
So Jeff thinks a vagina is just an inside out.
Jeff was inside of a vagina,
right?
I think it's the dangly thing in the back of your throat, but in a pussy.
Jeff was inside of a vagina and said, "Let's all punch this dangly thing," and I was like, "Oh no!" He thinks
Matt and Angel understood what I was talking about.
I was just yes-anding. I thought, I don't know.
We're gonna see pictures of
Jeff. We all just wanted you to be okay.
We're gonna see pictures of Jeff on the boxes of tampons. This is missing.
Just like
a milk carton.
Missing.
The dangly thing. I was dying because I knew Jeff didn't know.
I'm sure it dangles more than other parts of your pussy.
You don't know. You know I have a dangly puss.
That's true. Your pussy dangles more than my roommate's dog's dangles.
Yeah, that's true. That's
All
true.
his little growths on his legs.
Does your pussy
Wait,
hang
did-
low? Does it tunnel to and through?
Did Day Day say, I've never heard of y'all, but please shoot me an email?
No, heard
Oh,
from
heard
y'all.
from.
I've never heard of y'all, but sure, I'll do your
And I've
homework
never
now.
heard. Day Day will shoot an email.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
get.
thank you, Day. Oh, Dave Garrity fan. No, just Dave Garrity 420. That's weird.
Whoa! So that's actually your dad.
Dave Garrity 420 donated $5. Thank you.
Oh my
We got to
God.
our goal. We got to our goal of $50 tonight. Thank you.
Yes. All right, everybody. Well, thank you to everyone who tuned in. This has been a off the rails episode of How Embarrassing, the podcast, the improv, the Zoom, the live stream. I just want to say sorry to everyone who tuned in, but thank you all to the little worms who wiggled on into our hearts. Are we good to wrap up?
I mean, it's. Yeah, I think so.
Should we all
Thank
wrap
you,
up
Angel
individually
and
with our
Brian.
own way?
Yeah, let's all wrap up. So that was my wrap up. Thank you guys. And I will be going because I have to work tomorrow. And I love you all. And okay, next person to wrap up. Go.
Call somebody.
This is a great show. These are great people. We did a great job. Lots of acronyms. Molly's vagina, dangly things, my father. Awesome. Great show.
Your dad was really famous in tonight's
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, very.
The good thing his last name was actually not Mr. Sanchez.
Well, a lot of people say Zoom Prov's no good, and I think we just proved those people wrong.
Is that your wrap up, Brian?
Yeah, good night. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming, Brian.
Dunk on those haters.
I'll go next, and then you guys can finish it off. Thank you for having me tonight, and thank you for these awesome jammies I'm sweating through. Let's see, next week on earprov.com, Friday at 8 p.m. Oops, wrong slide. Is Real Funny and unstand-up comedy variety live stream. It's a brainchild of Brian Garrity. Brian, you want to talk about it a little bit?
It's just a show where we give artists of all stripes, in particular comedians, 5 to 7 minutes to do pretty much anything they want. We've given Jeff a platform to review chicken nuggets and
cheeseburgers.
It's important for Jeff.
And it's actually much more entertaining than that sounds. And we got some great acts booked. We got some great acts booked for next weekend, including the triumphant return of Mr. Scott Rose to
Nice.
Improv.
Nice.
Yep, so check that out Friday at 8 p.m. And then on Saturday, we're going to have Sober Saturdays, which Molly and Jeff are not going to participate in, but it's hosted by John Regan Wharton, also co-hosted by Alfred Crane and Tiffany Siddiqui. And it's a live call-in. I finally got the call-ins to work. Thank you guys for calling in tonight. Call-in show about sober-free, alcohol-free lives, and that is at 8 p.m. as well.
You said sober free.
Wait, sober free? Oh, sorry, I've been drinking.
Sorry, I've been drinking.
Sober and alcohol free lives. Thank you, Eva Lorraine of Terror, for she's always awesome. She says, I have material for Real Funny if you need guests. Thank you, Eva. Thank you, Day Day. All the people from Lemon Pepper and Sazone, they were so awesome and tuning in tonight. Jordan for calling in, Eva for calling in, Lana for donating, Lemon Pepper for donating. All these funny people. Joanne Higgins, we miss you. Get in touch with us, and that's my wrap up. Thank you.
All right. And until next time, little worms.
Oh, I didn't even get it.
Oh, I thought you did. Sorry.
No,
Oh,
everyone
Jeff was
skipped me.
so disappointed. What do you want to say, little Jeffy?
Jeff,
I
please
wanna
do your
say
wrap
to
up.
all the people out there in the world who are just struggling and trying to look for the brighter side, it will come. Thanks all.
I'm really regretting that.
Okay.
So to
All the
our little worms.
Keep
Keep
wiggling.
keys if you're still